I literally had to do a script for this because if not, I'm just gonna like waffle and go on and on. Because
Yep.
this is like, it's so funny because this is the intro of the intro to the intro of the podcast. Welcome back to the most inconsistent podcast on the planet. I shot this one just over a month ago. Um, because to be completely honest with you, I've just been way too lazy to edit it. This is why my Loki sounds. I just wanted to warn you because my Loki sound like we're not taking the whole Corona situation too seriously, as obviously a lot has changed since then. Since the 16th and the 17th of last month, which is when we filmed this, and shit has got pretty real. So I hope everyone's staying safe in lockdown. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. I thought this content was pretty funny and it'd be cool to share with you instead of just like leaving on my camera and maybe deleting it. Like a lot of the stuff that sometimes I actually shoot and just it never makes air. I need to get better at that. I need to get better. I need to get better at that, basically. So without further ado, um, yeah, wash your hands, enjoy the podcast, and yeah, enjoy. Yeah.
Should I adjust this slightly? Like, is that cool? Are we feeling that a bit more? Bro, to be fair, I reckon I just go. Let's go. Alright. Welcome back to the most inconsistent podcast in the world. We just drop whenever we feel like it, apparently. I decided to switch up the hat drip just because, I don't know, I wasn't feeling the black one today, even though I wear it literally all the fucking time. And the time is currently 5:15 a.m. This is not a lie. This is not a drill. This is, look at that. Bro, it's 5:16. Man's on the cardio machine. We're already doing bits. The to-do list is already, it's flowing. You know what I'm saying, fam? There's a coronavirus epidemic out there. People are moving mad. Like toilet roll is going out of stock. Hand sanitizer going out of stock. It's the fucking purge, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw a zombie this morning. That's not a true story, fam. I'm not bullshitting you. I saw an actual zombie with my own eyes, fam. This is it, fam. But before the world ends and we all go to hell or heaven and that, and then we'll see all going to hell because you only need Jesus in your life. But I thought let me really bless you with a quick podcast so we can talk about what's going on because it's a bit mad. And I can't lie, I'm shook. You know what I'm saying? Man just saw a zombie. I'll be going to to go shopping and that, and there's nothing on the fucking shelves. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy out here. So I was like, I hit my boy Kyle. So like yesterday I had a really good day. It was just one of them days where bro, you just couldn't put a foot wrong. So up until I was just like, I hit him up and like, let's quickly do a podcast, and it turned out really well. Like my guy came, shout out man. My guy came with some bars, spit some beautiful knowledge. So we're gonna edit it now. I'm actually gonna just like jump in the shower in a bit. It's 5:15, so we'll jump in the shower. But before I did, I just want to introduce it because we didn't. I'm really bad at doing intros in the podcast because I just like to, because I listen to a lot of podcasts myself. So and when I do that, I just find like the best ones are when they are flowing and just go straight into conversation. So I always find like awkward to like once the podcast started, we're already talking to those like, oh, let's introduce ourselves. And also I feel really awkward doing it. I don't know why, because I feel like shit is coming back more natural the more I do it, even though I'm so inconsistent with it. But for some reason, that part of it I still haven't figured out. But that's why I'm doing this now. So this is quite cool. Now, you might be wondering, Abdul, why the fuck do you have a fucking bike in your kitchen? And it's a very good question. The reason being, I don't know if you've tuned into past podcast episodes or you follow me on the ground, you probably have heard me going on and on and on as to how I've just like completely lost my mojo when it comes to this gym shit. And essentially like with cardio, because stop flapping. Yeah, so completely lost my mojo with this whole gym shit. And so because of that, I went out to buy one of these because I've been trying to rediscover Then shut the fuck up. Fam, how? Did they not see me shooting content, fam? I'm trying to make a fucking podcast out here and they're running trains. They're getting in my way. So no, just breathe. You know what I'm saying? Let me shut this down. Yeah, as I was saying before, I was very rudely interrupted. Oh yeah, by the way, whoever is listening to this on audio, I'm not sure how much sense this whole thing's making. But basically right now I'm on a fucking bike, introducing the podcast. I just want to I'm just going all over the place. Right, let me with the bike, so basically I want to go and get a fucking exercise bike. So basically what I do is like when I wake up in the morning or when I'm bored or even in the evening, like the way I do cardio, this is a pro tip by the way, this is a very nice hack. Like the way I do cardio is I scroll through Instagram and like Snapchat and shit, so that, or like any other like social media, so that like it's sort of like a productive way to be on social media without feeling guilty about it. Because I obviously like, sometimes I look at my screen time and I'm like so shook as to like how this shit's getting out of hand. So I figured that, and I figured this out last year, is like a good way to mix up and do both is like just like walking on a treadmill, Stairmaster, cycling, just do something active whilst I'm doing that. Because what it does is takes your mind off the fact you're doing cardio. That's why I find in my experience anyway. So yeah, it's just like a good way to multitask and get rid of it. And also I just have like you as a result, like you actually reduce your screen time because you just scroll through shit quicker. Like because you're not like just like sitting there mindlessly scrolling, like you're actually looking for, because if you're, I don't know if this makes sense, but like because you're trying to be active whilst doing it, you're like doing the exercise, like your adrenaline is pumping, like it's going, like, so you're only going to engage with checking shit out that genuinely interests you or like, you know, catches your attention. So instead of just like paying attention to the endless loophole that's social media and stuff. But yeah, so that's why I have this. I went to cop to the bad boy yesterday. Yesterday was just such a sick day. I go for like £20 of country as well, which was lit. Like the guy that gave it to me was fucking. I was only going to pay more because it was like so perfect for my situation. Because I had another one, which you may or may not see in a vlog that I shot a couple of weeks ago, but I just didn't end up editing it because I completely lost my mojo and didn't like finish it. But I might try and do that because I've just been feeling really good lately over the last 2 weeks. They've just been sick like pretty much every day. Yeah, every day's been good. So because of that, I'm hoping to keep it up and I feel like I'm gonna drop this today. If today's the Tuesday, oh shit, it's Tuesday, I thought it was Thursday. It's Tuesday, the March 17th. If this is dropped on Tuesday, the March 17th, shout out Abdul, because that means I came through. So I'm gonna edit this morning. I'm gonna relax on the edit, not go too crazy, because that's a big problem with me trying to make content, is I just do too much with the edit. So because of that, I'm like, because I'm trying to do the most with the edit, and like being a perfectionist, like show a lot of attention to detail, which I guess is good. But the problem is like, man's got to eat, and man's got to pay rent, and you know, got to pay bills. So I gotta make money at the same time, and obviously like I'm just starting out with this shit, and I'm not at that stage yet. So I gotta find other ways to make money. But what I found is because London is so expensive, like the lifestyle here is crazy, and like even the place I'm staying, like I thought when I first moved there, I didn't think the rent was too bad, which to be fair it's not. I think it's like it's just 7. It's gone up like 722 plus bills monthly, which is pretty decent for London anyway. Like in a good area in Scotland. But to be fair, like what's ended up happening is that like plus the lifestyle plus food, like because even just eating healthy and stuff like costs a lot of money and shit, and like everything else you gotta do, like living here is just like cost. So basically, I need an income of around 1.5k minimum just to be living fairly well, like monthly, which I'm doing. But the problem is that it's taking up all my a lot of my time, and I found it really hard to like balance that whilst doing this, because I want to put, I don't know. Like I was discussing content. As I was saying in the podcast I shot yesterday. If I make content, I want to put a lot of effort into it and like really like, you know, it's like a baby. Just like you want to be like proud of the way you take care of it. Like, you know, you're presenting it to the world. If that makes it qualify, just compared to a baby. But I just really want to like, because I just like there's a lot of noise. It's just like content that's out there. Like, you know, we live in a pretty decent time of just anyone being able to like create content and put that shit out there. Like, which you know, I think is good for the most part. But at the same time, like, it's a time of oversaturation, and I don't want to add to the oversaturation. Says like I'm putting out pointless content that there's no value to, or like isn't funny or entertaining or information. I always want people just to take something out of it, because that's the way I like to consume content, in the sense of like it adds value to my life. So I don't want to be the kind of person that then makes content that isn't adding value to whoever's watching, which is just probably my grandma. So child grandma, yeah, which is probably just my grandma. So shout out Grandma Tina Ficini. Yo, it's so funny, my memory card keeps getting full, so I keep having to go in and out of the room to like delete stuff off it, so I can like keep recording and stuff. Oh shit, the noise is going on me again. So yeah, I've waffled on a lot. I literally wasn't expecting to go on this much in the intro. I thought I was just going to say hi and introduce the podcast. I didn't think I was going to waffle on. The last thing I'm going to say is that oh yeah, this is I really don't want to make an excuse, because there's one thing that I find myself doing a lot, is that I just make excuses. I'm like, you know, if we're going to do well in this year, like we're going to be successful, let me just change this up a little bit. There we go. Right, so there really isn't like any room for excuses, I guess. Like if we're gonna like, if this is gonna become anything, which I'm hoping it is, but like just hoping and, you know, thinking about it and making excuses is good enough. Like I know that better than anyone, and I feel like I still keep doing it. I'm trying to figure out how to like get my way with that. I've already made excuses about the fact that like, you know, I'm trying to like stay afloat. I survived in fucking London, which is what stopped me from making content, but at the same time I literally came here and moved here just to make content, so it kind of defeats the purpose if I'm just like living life just to pay rent and stuff. But at the same time, like I want to like be my own boss and like, you know, run my own shit. So, but I am figuring out, to be fair, and I feel like I'm actually on the right path, and which is nice, like, because for a while there I didn't, so the fact that this is happening is pretty good. But yeah, what I did want to quickly say is that on the last podcast, a lot of people complained about noise. So my plan, because I reckon I would have actually done more podcasts had it not been for the fact that in my head I was like, let me buy a couple mics for us to do future podcasts. Which it felt like fucking like business was booming yesterday. So that's literally the like fifth time or maybe fourth time that I've had to fucking delete stuff off my fucking memory card so I can keep sharing. So I'm gonna keep this brief. But yeah, no, just that, yeah, no, I guess that was a pretty good business day. So I reckon I might go and cop some mics now so that we can start dropping regular, consistent podcasts. Because to be fair, like they're not, because I know I'm hoping, right, which word are we gonna use? We don't want to use I hope, because that's not good enough. Because from now on, I'm gonna chill on the edit and not go too crazy. I'm probably just gonna like go through it one time, take anything that was unnecessary out, and just like put all the fancy stuff in. So I reckon with podcasts, you know, that can make it easy to drop stuff consistent. So if I can get mics and just go from there, I think you know, that will put us in a position to be dropping regularly, because then we can just like make the content and then put it up with no stress. So without further ado, this is episode 3 of the Hot Chocolate Podcast. Hope you're ready. Whether you're doing cleaning or I don't know, whether you're doing listening to podcasts, have fun. Yeah, enjoy. Let's go. Wait, go this way. excited.
Shit. Oh, this is nice.
Just never done a podcast before, so this is.
You nervous?
Not really. Just
You don't really strike me as the type to get nervous. Am I wrong?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't get nervous at exams, for example. So
I would say you should get nervous at exams.
no, I just go in there and just like, yeah, let's go.
You just pack the thing.
Yeah.
Must be nice, man.
Nah.
Must be nice, man. I'm saying that, bro. All my life,
Nah, because
I've
then
been
you.
going through the exams stressing and panicking.
Oh really?
Yeah, fam. Don't get me wrong, I never revised for anything about it, but I just...
See, I can't do the revision. It don't help.
Say it.
Yeah, because.
I mean, let's think about like, yeah, guys, thanks so much. We'll say it later on. Thank you. I'm going to bring everything to the set. Yeah, no, what's it called? Like, with exams and shit, like, it's not that I can't, it's not that it doesn't help, but I'm just too lazy to like actually like do it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to like have my shit together and like be organised and like, having, I always get jealous of people, of them students that they take notes, everything's like so nice, neatly organised.
Yeah.
They're revising their head. It's like, I'm like, how do you do that? Like, how does, because there's human beings out there in the world that a month before their exam, they have like a timetable, they have a schedule, they're already doing this, they're already like doing lecture 1, lecture 2. I'm like, fam, how does your brain, like, how is your brain programmed?
All of
That, yeah, I'm saying, like, that's beautiful.
it is.
Bro, it must be so nice. Like, I just, in comparison, then you see me just like stressing out last minute. And just like, flopping, and then so I feel like I got quite lucky in the A-levels and GCSEs, but it's caught up to me in uni. When it's got real with uni, like that's when I've just been like, oh fuck, now I wish like, I knew how to plan the thing, but well, it must be nice for you, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to
I mean,
do none of that.
that's because for me, like, it's like when I do, like, for example, in secondary school.
Sure.
I was preparing for my biology exam.
Okay.
And I revised hard. I did notes, everything.
Yeah.
Failed it.
So,
And then the next year, I did no revision. I passed it.
you passed
And
it.
I hated the subject as well.
Oh, so
That's
I
what
mean,
I mean.
I hate sciences.
Yeah.
I hate it's like the bro. It's actually so. I find it so funny. Like even like now, I've actually in a way fuck with science and all that shit now that I'm like out of the whole school system.
Yeah.
There's something about it where when you are at uni or like school, it sort of like sucks out your passion.
It does.
For shit.
It did that for me with history.
Yeah, well there you go. Like I don't know.
I got it back though, but
You go back?
Yeah, I got it back.
Come on, Chloe. Yes.
Of course.
Bring it back. Yes, sir. Come back here. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Why are you running?
You're gonna be fam. You don't know that my mum at home's gonna whoop me if I don't get an A-list. No, you gotta chill.
Oh,
No, I like that. How did you get back? How did you feel? Just start working.
You know what? It's just like I woke up one morning and I was just like, you know what? I'm
Talk
tired
to
of,
me,
I'm
bro,
tired
I
of
wanna
not
hear.
knowing shit.
Yeah.
That's all it was. That's all it was.
Bro, do you know it's low key similar with me in this
Yeah.
podcast. Like because I don't know, it's always so crazy with me. Like I feel like sometimes I've been living my life like it's a movie. Like it's actually so funny. Like how I think about it. Like I always need to feel this emotional surge for like a big. I don't know because I'm always trying to like chase all these big goals. Maybe perhaps like too much, but I can't just like. For me to be doing anything, it has to like feel right. I don't know if that makes sense.
I get what you're saying, but to get to the big goals, you have to get to the small ones.
That's true.
For example, you can't go to the letter Z without starting from A. You know?
Boss.
So you just gotta, progress one at a time. So
Yes, sir. Yeah.
A, B, C, D, and then you can get to the big plan, which is the Z.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta start small. And
Yeah.
then work up to it.
I come out.
Because when you go to that, say
Yeah.
if you get in that position, you go into that big thing, you're not going to be ready for it because you didn't do the small steps necessary.
The foundation one there.
Yeah, basically.
That's so true. That's
Yeah.
bars. That's bars. I like that. No, I fucking love. No, but it's so true because I know Because one thing I realized like over the last year or maybe even longer, like I self-reflect a lot. So I'm trying to figure out how, because I do feel like I was saying with like A levels and shit, like I did sort of like I'm not sure like suck my dick or make my head big, but like I did sort of like shit was too easy. So I sort of like didn't have to work hard to get the really good results.
Okay.
So she was so I got away with not doing anything and doing bits. But like as soon as I've got to uni, that sort of like lazy work ethic and just like relaxing and chilling all the time, it's called to me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's when it's just like, oh shit, we actually have to work now.
Yeah.
You have to actually put the hours, and that's how I've just been like. And then since finishing uni and stuff, it's still been like an absolute mindfuck and shit. So I'm still like trying to figure it all out. But you make a good point. Like it's one step at a time.
Yeah.
Like I know I struggle with that. Like.
Because you just want to get to it now.
Yeah, I'm very impatient. I think that's what, because for me, one of the problems I have, like, for instance, like at the start of the year, or even before that, to be fair, like it does like making content because of the era we live in, like there's the opportunity to create content and build an audience and share your story or tell stories to the world is easier than it's ever been. Like we're living in a pretty good time, and I really want to take advantage of that because I love being creative. So, and I consume a lot of podcasts. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I was like, and I feel like with my personality as well, I reckon I'm the sort of person that could do bits with both mediums.
Yeah, I can see that.
The problem is because I want to be creative with it, I do the most. So like for instance, the last podcast that we did, it was fire podcast, but I was overdoing it in the sense that like because like we recorded for like 2 hours, I like watched the thing like back 3 hours, so that's 6 hours gone. I didn't do it all in one sitting as well because that would just like fuck me up. And I have to like put like nice little edits and stuff with it. So I have this like with my personality where A, I'm impatient, and B, I sort of like I'm a bit of a perfectionist, which I don't think is a good thing. Or like I'm like really my attention to detail is a bit too much, especially for like this whole thing. So it's not like a good marriage for what you're talking about, just like taking it one step at a time. Especially when for someone like me, it's like I was trying to do a lot and stuff. But I interrupted you when you were talking about how you were taking it one step at a time. I feel like you're going to drop.
I think that was pretty much what I was going to say.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Take it one step at a time.
Yeah.
In terms of the whole patience thing,
I know.
You know what? It's like I would say it's kind of.
Let me make sure this shit is recorded.
Yeah.
I love how, fam, it's so funny. Literally every single podcast that I've done, I never introduce like right off the bat, and I've done it again. Like it's so weird. Like, I actually feel like, considering I haven't done this in a while, like actually switch on the camera, just like film and talk and do bits. Yeah, like actually I feel quite kind of like good about doing it. Like it feels kind of quite natural. Yeah. But it's so funny that I still make the same mistakes that I always did. But sorry, go on. What you saying?
But yeah, in terms of the patient thing, I don't know. Because I've been patient my whole life, so it's different for me. I feel like it's something that I've just kind of inherited, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like there's certain like personality traits you inherit. Like I feel like loyalty is a certain that people inherit. Not everyone can be loyal.
Yeah.
Some people claim to be, but they're really not.
So I'm not even gonna like name names, but like that's so right.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. It's the same with intelligence as well. There's different levels, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes people can absorb information quicker. Sometimes you can't. Whereas me, I can't. I process it much slower.
Yes, sir.
It's like reception. Yeah, that's what they call it. We have to do the Christmas songs.
Okay.
I can't pick it up.
So
January time, I'm singing all the songs.
Yeah, you can't.
And everyone's like, "You're too late."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have to.
That's sad. That breaks my heart. Bro, they killed your.
Yeah, they killed it, man. But it's a learning curve. It just goes to show that if you don't know yourself, then you're lost. That's why you have to know yourself and know how you know
what works for you.
What works with you best.
Yeah.
Because you can't be the next man.
Trust.
You know. So you just have to be yourself.
That's very, very true. Now, like, I feel like even with me, like even like, I don't know, like for me to know a lot of books and like, I feel like I've just been looking to my childhood and because I feel like that's how you realize all like bad habits.
Yeah.
That like
go through and stay with you towards adulthood. You could, I feel like if you look at your childhood, you could really pinpoint any like, any like, I don't want to say character flaws because that's getting way too deep about it, but like any like, like maybe like habits that aren't necessarily helpful, but it's just all about like evolving and like working with them, figure out how can you operate in the world to achieve your goals.
Yeah, life is a series of choices.
Yeah, that's so true. And it's about the more good ones you make, the better your life will be.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I just came up with, I like that, bro. Someone needs to like write that down. Yeah. Like in the bio of this shit, I'm just gonna write up to Hafiz Agilai. The more choices you make, the better it will be. Like 2019. What's today's date? What's today's date? 15th of the 13th of the 13th. 16th of the 13th.
Can't believe I forgot.
Yeah, that's good. Bro, I didn't really remember either. Yeah. You're gonna say something that I was gonna touch on, but it's cool. I feel like that's some nice little motivational talk. How are you feeling about Corona? It's so funny, man. I brought hand sanitizer. I brought right. Today's podcast is sponsored by Imperial Leather hand wash. So you lot go wash your hands right now. Like actually no, don't do that. Just stay with us. But what's it called? I brought hand sanitizer for the podcast. Well, it turns out
keep it clean.
Yeah, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Stay protected. Stay safe out there.
All times.
At all times. At all times. You don't want the baby mouse out there. When you're a young man. Oh my days.
Need to get this sponsored by Durex now. And it's a wrap.
Yo, I'm gonna send them an invoice. I'll send them a bill.
Bring me my money.
Yo, where's my money? Yo, man's international. But like, I brought what's it called? Hand sanitizer because I was like thinking it would be a cool little joke to start with the podcast.
I think they'll appreciate it.
Well, but to be fair, you've rightly pointed out that it's actually like hand wash. So I don't know, bro. It's so funny how, bro. I like to keep it real.
Yeah.
I think it's so funny. Like with this era of like social media, I feel like what really does translate, and I feel like people will fuck with you more if you're honest.
Yeah.
Like because even with me, like it's so weird. Like I've been trying to.
You also get a lot of people that will
exploit.
They'll either exploit you or, you know what? When you say the truth, it's an unsettling thing because there's people that can take it, and then there's people that are gonna attack you. But they know deep down it's the truth.
Yeah.
So
that's so true.
Yeah, I think that's why people do gravitate towards what people seem as real.
Yeah.
Because it not only brings people together, it offends people.
Yeah.
That's why, like, for example, my hobby of history.
Yeah.
Not everyone's going to be into that.
Trust me.
Because for you to be into that, you actually have to have that kind of hunger to actually know things.
Word.
If you don't have that hunger to know things, then you don't.
Yeah.
You can't force yourself.
And I can't lie, I'm looking good. It's so funny. Like one of my boys from back home, J Dog.
Yeah.
It's so funny. He's a white boy from like white. I don't know if it's fair to call him nerdy, even though low key he is. He kind of is. The white nerdy ass boy from Newcastle called Jamie Madison. Well, shout out Jamie. But I used to call him J Dog. It's so funny. But I would always clown him about the fact that he studies history. I'd always be like, my guy's gonna be called a fucking librarian. I mean, because it's so funny because like such a clever guy. Like he does bits like gets sick great. So I reckon he'll probably do better stuff. Like even the history, like how people go geography, like it'll be like teacher and stuff. Or actually, what's the joke with geography?
Geography.
There was a classic joke.
I can't remember.
That's professional. You won't know that.
You don't need. Is it called geographers? Is that what they're called?
No. Basically, what I'm trying to say is like, there's this like classic British humour as to like, if you study geography, you're gonna go. It's about, I don't know. There's a joke about rocks or something that, but I can't quite like figure out. So let's just let's just move on because we're just gonna offend people. Speaking of which and stuff. So when I say you make a good point about history because it's so weird how I've started reading a lot of books like. Which is like, I'm very happy about because I went through a long time where I was quite worried about the fact because I would try to read, but I feel like it's going back to the point you were saying about schools sucking out the passion for shit. Like school made me hate reading.
But school's not designed to even make you love it in the first place.
Which I find crazy.
Yeah.
Because as a kid, you have
all education is just a program.
Trust.
That's all it is.
And what really like kind of fucks me up as well is that like it's an outdated program for like, you know, that creates like factory workers and shit. It's not built for the society we live in today, especially with the world that's changing at the rate that it is today of social media and like, you know, and entrepreneurship and like, you know, like great advances in technology. I don't feel like the school system is necessarily, you know, supplementing that. And when you think about like issues of like mental health as well, like emotional intelligence, they aren't catering for that. So I find it so mad that because if it was different,
you know what,
our society.
The reason why like they've not done that is because school was designed to be like that in the first place.
Yeah.
Even from when you're born, like on your birth certificate, you have a bond number, for example, basically.
Yeah.
So you're just commodity. You're nothing to them. So they're not gonna try and make these changes and make you mentally better. Because if they make you slightly, you know, even if they were to do that, you're encouraged to actually think for yourself.
Yeah.
And when you think for yourself, you get out of that kind of like slave mindset. And they don't want you to get out of that mindset. They want you to, you know, stick to the program,
conform
stick
to the
system.
Rules, yeah.
Get into the, you know, into the system, into the, you know, the corporate world.
Yeah. Get that 9 to 5.
Yeah, just that 9
get
to
that
5.
paycheck. Look forward to the weekend.
That's it.
Like, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I just feel like not everyone is, you know, built for that. Because as much as I completely agree with everything you're saying, if we didn't have that, in a way, we didn't have the doctors, the nurses, and lawyers. Like, I feel like we do need an element of it to create a society that's functioning.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And you know, we have the services that we need, but it definitely doesn't work for everyone. And I do feel like there's a large minority out there that are suffering because it's not.
But you know, with those, a lot of those people, they're afraid to actually chase their goals, and a lot of people give up way too easily.
Yeah.
Like I do music, and I've met a lot of people that do it, and I've also met people that they did it and then just gave up.
Yeah.
And it's funny.
You find it funny that people are giving up on their dreams? That's banter to you. That's
you know what it is though. It's it's not that they gave up. It's when they try and it's a subconscious thing what they do, but they will tell you, "Oh, I tried it and I failed," as to say they're you.
Yeah.
And you're not them, and you're not me.
Trust.
You know, I could be better at you at this thing. I could be more talented at you this thing. I could be more passionate at it.
Boss.
You know, so that's the problem I have is when people try and make it like, oh, because if I didn't get them, you're not gonna get it.
Yeah. No,
what does that mean?
Yeah.
You know, that's the only problem I have, and in terms of like, mental problems and all that sort of stuff.
Let me stop you. Yeah. I think it's a case because in a weird way, like that scares me. It genuinely does scare me in the sense that like I do feel like, for instance, like with this whole social media thing, like I'd be the first one to admit that I'm not going as hard as I could or you know or as I want to. And don't get me wrong, there are genuinely like valid reasons. That's right, because for instance, trying to pay rent in London is no joke.
Oh, of course.
Trying to pay the bills and live life in London and afford this lifestyle is no joke.
Yeah.
And I definitely underestimated that, thinking that I could come here, start a podcast, start making YouTube videos, and start living life in London as if it was going to be easy. It's hit me like a brick wall as to how hard this shit is and balancing.
Nothing's easy, man.
Yeah, if it, you know what I'm saying, nothing worthy comes easy. But
what you can do is you can dumb it down to make it easier for you.
Yeah, no, for real. If where there's a will, there's a way, and and with what you were saying, it's just giving up and stuff. That kind of scares me because sometimes I do find myself in that victim, negative mindset of just being like, what's the point? Thinking that someone else out there, you know, could. It maybe is because it's easier for them.
Yeah, but that comes with
maybe they should. Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like it's so one thing that I keep hearing a lot of people that I respect, like say time and time again, is that like it's not the dream that the happiness comes from. It's the chasing of the dream. It's the shit you go. It's the process. It's the process. It's the journey. It's like it's not getting to the actual mountain that gives happiness. It's how you get to the top.
Yeah.
I am on fire too. What I told you that man was on it today. You can see.
Yeah, I can see it.
God, do you hear the bars?
Yeah, I hear the bars, man.
This is Drizzy Drake on Nothing Was the Same, bro. I'm just This is like ASAP Rocky with the flow. When you know what I'm saying? Where every single line, it's just connected.
It just connects.
Come on,
you got this, man.
You all see how we move, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's just something like.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just came, I was just like, you on the podcast?
Yeah, let's do it.
And here we are. We just, seeing fast spinning bars to the people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
You're welcome. Also, that's probably going to be like the soundbite for when I did like the teaser.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't want to I'm not going to stress out with the edit like I normally do. I feel like if this is going to work going forward, I need to chill. Especially when it comes to podcast, I need to chill.
I think it depends.
I need to chill with
it depends. If it's a casual
I'll tell you why.
I feel like with casual things it's better to leave it, whereas with say if it's more organized on the topics or whatever, I think it should be more professional.
Okay, actually, to be fair, we kind of agree there. We kind of agree. We're on the same level. Because I think with me, it's like I'm too much. Like I just need to let it chill and let it be because I'll be like analyzing every little detail when in reality like people really don't care. Like if I'm listening to like some of my favorite like podcasters because I listen to a lot of them. Like sometimes the imperfections are the best parts. But the best where they're fucking up and the best where they're saying crazy shit and going off the rails is is the way you're paying attention to the most. And I think the problem with me is just being I think I'm definitely getting better at being like really like happy with myself, which is I'm in a very good place and I feel blessed to be there because for a while it wasn't looking good. For it wasn't.
No more.
Yeah, I'm saying like it was like February was tough, Yo, February was a crazy, we lost a lot of legends like R.I.P. Kobe, what's it called, Caroline Flack when Corona started, like someone was in the bat in China, it wasn't like a good.
China's a crazy place right now.
It's very they have it under control. By the way, we still need to go to this whole Corona thing. They have it under control, but March has been a madness. Hashtag my father. It's been crazy. Like it's going on the reels. Huh?
Where Future?
I don't get it.
March Madness, where you at? You ain't gonna drop nothing?
Oh, okay. You're quoting Future.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay, it's so fair. I saw it. It's funny because what's it called? One of my boys is going at me because I don't respect. Actually, to say I don't respect is not fair. Because I do respect Future, but I don't rate certain artists or I don't appreciate them as much as he does. Because we always go head to head on who we think is lit. Yeah. Because we love the same artists, but we don't like the same songs of their discography. So Carissa, I would like From Time. He was talking about Six Squad. I don't even know how Six Squad goes. Basically, we just have really different tastes on what we think is popping. And the one artist that we really the two we disagree on the most are Future and The Weeknd. I low-key rate both. I guess I'm not massive fans, but I do rate both. But the songs that you fucks with them heavy, none of them I rate. So that's why when you quote Future, I was like. I was going to just pretend it's the right,
I don't listen to Future like that myself.
Yeah.
I've heard a few songs here and there, so yeah.
Yes, sir.
But going back to,
bro, I want to talk about the Brunas. We're really skipping. We're going all over this. I can't I'm sure I'm going to.
I wanted to go back to.
I'm going to be editing
to your point about how with imperfections.
Yeah.
We have a saying in music.
Yeah.
A song is never 100% complete. It's only 99%. Or 99.9. Basically saying there's nothing wrong with little imperfections because at the end of the day, with a song you can always constantly change it.
Do you know what's crazy as well? I feel like the imperfections are what make you human. Fam, I am yo, man is on it today. No. bro, I keep telling these niggas, y'all need to stop playing with me. Yo,
Put some respect on his name.
Fam, when man is moving like this, it's game over.
Yeah, it's done. Done out.
Tell me one nigga that can compete with me when I'm on this kind of form. Fam, Ronaldo couldn't do it.
No.
Messi couldn't do it.
They're football players.
Pepe, come on, fam. They ain't got the brains on like that. The IQ is lacking, fam. Do you hear these bars? Do you hear them? Bro, yo, these niggas they need to stop. Bro, I'm just, you know, might be out here, doing this thing, and this
thing.
I'm just tired of it, fam. I'm tired. I'm tired.
They're sleeping, man. They're sleeping.
Come on, fam. You know what I'm saying? Wake up.
You know what I'm saying?
Wake up. We're in the building. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. It's like, I'm going to introduce you to
You haven't been introduced.
Yo. Right, should we start with, alright, let me get my phone, and then we'll make a list of all the shit we want to talk about.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like, right, so what we're going to do is, because I feel like we really are jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
Because there's some cool topics that, I feel like it'd be cool to elaborate on. We're just going in so many different directions. So I'll make a note of everything that I feel like we need to touch on or talk to more something comes up.
Okay. So let's start it again also.
No. Like, this is the beauty.
The beauty.
After all that, I can't start. This is the beauty of editing. So, or I'll figure out a way where I can slip the introduction part. I'll probably take this part and put this at the start.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
You
cool.
got it.
Do you want to? Should I go first?
Go ahead, man. Hey, this is your.
Nah, ladies first. You go. Here you go.
Alright.
Oh, sorry,
Wow.
Dad.
I mean, I'm the one with the hair after all. So.
Yeah, exactly. See, exactly, fam.
Well,
You got that XY chromosome going on.
I'm Kyle.
Yes, sir.
I do music. I go by the name Remnants. It's
Okay.
R-E-M.
Oh, is that your bro? I can't lie. What's it called? I don't know. Your Instagram baffles me. I was talking to you about this the other day.
Yeah, you was.
I was just I don't know. I was just I wasn't sure about the name. I didn't know where it came from anyway. To say I wasn't sure. But so that's a rapper name.
No.
Remnants.
It's actually a real word. I just took away some of the words from
Could you explain it for me? I'd love to.
Okay, so the original spelling is R-E-M-N-A-N-T-S.
Okay.
I just removed certain letters for it to spell R-E-M-N-T-S. I did it for two reasons.
Go on.
I did it because it's easier to search for, and too many people have that name.
Do they?
They do. A lot of bands have that name as well.
Swear?
Yeah, and the problem is...
Why, people have bad taste like that?
No. You're wrong, man.
You're right. You're gonna do me like that. That's how we move it.
That's how we move it, man. We already broke.
Just stabbing the rocks.
Just like looking at that.
My car was like, yeah, I'll do your favor, I'll do your podcast on it. And then here you are, that fucking
do me a favor.
Yeah, thanks for doing that comment.
Oh man.
Go on, keep going.
Shit. I forgot what I was gonna say now.
It was about your name.
It's easier to search.
Because
when you have a name that everyone else has, you get flooded with those people.
Okay, that's true.
Whereas when it's completely unique to you, then they're gonna know, oh, that's you.
Yeah.
And if, say, when you're networking with people, stuff like that, it's easy for them to search. Because if I still kept the same, the original name, and the original spelling, people searching me for where you at, and I did have that problem.
Trust.
Shout out to Andre. He was the one that gave me he's given me a lot of music advice. Also Harakiri as well.
Yes, sir.
Big
up them, fam. I don't know who they are, but
yeah.
shout out to you, though. Keep doing your thing. Keep supporting the people. Let's put him on the map, please.
Of course.
That's some good shit going on. To be honest, I don't solve with that problem. Because I don't get something with that problem.
Yeah.
Because your name is your brand at the end of the day. So
exactly.
you do spit facts when you're saying that, you go stand out. So for instance, with the name Hot Chocolate, genuinely I did come up with it. But as you can imagine, there's no people out there that have really there's goodness how many billions of niggas in this world. I said that kind of name works for. So obviously on Instagram, unfortunately, I didn't quite just have the hot chocolate standard. So when, let's say for instance I'm trying to give someone my DM, you know, a nice little lady, you know, like it's always so funny when you give them your phone. No, bro, that's not what I'm trying to get. That's not what I'm trying to get. Like, that's funny in itself, but what I'm trying to get is that, like, you give them your phone so that they can enter a hot chocolate. But my hot chocolate is 2 H's because the standard hot chocolate was already taken. Yeah. So they'll type it in and they'll say some other nigga. I'm like, nah, not that guy. Like, he's a bit dead.
I'm the real hot chocolate.
Yeah, I'm the real nigga. You know what I'm saying? I heard he's got coronavirus. You need to stay away from him. Like,
you need to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, you know what I'm saying, man? This is where the party's at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's hot chocolate with 2 H's because, you know,
it's extra hot.
Yeah. Bro, I would shake your hand so hard right now if not for the fact that there's a fucking virus going around. You know what I'm saying? I would give you. Oh, that's fine. Come on, I said extra hot. I was going to go. It's double the fun, but it's double the fun and it's extra hot. Yes, sir. You know the vibes.
Basically,
same
thing.
Come on.
Same thing.
Right, let me introduce. Yo, hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is so fun. This is episode 3 of the podcast. Welcome to episode 3. I'm with the boy Kyle today. You know, we just, I don't know, like about an hour ago, I just messaged him like, join the podcast. Like in a way, it's quite cool because I feel like I'm very like spontaneous and impulsive like that. But sometimes like probably if I'm gonna be more consistent with it, which I am trying to do, but there's just like so much of life, trying to figure out like London and doing all that trying to like balance both has been harder, so that's why the consistent. Bro, these are all excuses, which I hate myself for even saying. But welcome back to episode 3 though. What are we talking about today? We're talking about Corona. I mean, it's a big
one.
It's what's on everyone's lips, isn't it?
Yeah, everyone's talking about these days.
Well, how do you feel about it?
You know what? It's funny because one time when I was washing my clothes or something like that.
Yeah.
And I saw you asked me, "Are you keeping yourself protected?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And then you're like, "Oh, coronavirus." And I'm like, "I'm not even worried about it." You know, for me, it's like.
It's so funny because that's when I feel like that was the same day everyone started panicking, or the same period that everyone. I'm quite concerned that at that point you were still chilling.
I'm still chilling today.
You're still chilling today.
I'm still chilling.
I salute that, low-key.
Yeah, because in the end of the day, for me, it's like if it comes to my doorstep, it comes to my doorstep. But at the moment, I'm just chilling, man.
Yeah. You cross that bridge
because everyone's like panicking, everyone's going mad, they're buying the toilet roll, tin food. But you know what's funny?
Yeah.
I'm still seeing the fruits and veg and thing. I'm still seeing the meats and thing. I'm still seeing the coconut water and thing. Sparkling water still available.
It's like split.
Man,
man's just like,
everyone's
do you know what you just done? You're just taking shots at some of the people watching.
I don't care. I'm taking shots at all you.
Oh my days!
All the toilet roll. We weren't practical.
Oh, bro,
practical.
Bro, man said you lot are doing the most.
Practical.
Man said you lot are doing the most, but you're not doing the essentials. I am so finished.
I'm at workplace. A woman tried to bring up like 7 tons of hand sanitizer, trying to ask for a plastic bag.
That's crazy.
We don't do plastic bags at work.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, like, do you know what it is? I just it kind of like I saw a meme before I came here. Like, it was saying how. This is why the government doesn't tell people about shit, because people really overreact. People like lose their
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Yeah. Like people.
I agree and disagree with him though.
Go for it.
Because for me, it's not so much that they can't tell you. It's more so they don't want to tell you.
You don't think?
Or they will tell you later.
Let's bring this closer. So yeah. Go on. Keep talking.
They will tell you later. Like
that's fine.
Like I get it, but in the end of the day, I feel like the panic is part of the, panic is actually part of the whole process of this. Yeah. I feel like the government want people to panic in the first place.
Yeah.
Because really and truly, why would they want you to calm down, kind of thing?
That's true.
You know, they're doing all this fear mongering anyway. That's why people are going into panic right now.
Yeah.
You know, they're constantly counting the death toll of people in the UK. They're saying that Italy's on a major shutdown, but you know, people outside their house playing instruments and clapping their hands as police go through the block and that. That's kind of mad, by the way.
Trust.
In France, they're closing down schools.
Yeah.
And it's mad because like I've just seen that Canada apparently have isolated it. And every other country now is looking at UK like,
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
And that's created even more of a panic because everyone here now is moving mad. I saw a video, some woman on the bus wiping the wiping the bus, the bars and thing. I'm just like, you're doing too much.
Do you know, bro? Do you know what? I actually don't mind that because, that's her loss. Because how you gonna get to a point where you start working as a cleaner for free? You
can do a little cuff next to somebody,
bro,
and the person will move to the other side. Like they're being like they're, oh, if I move away, I'm gonna be protected. You know what? It's funny because it's. You know what it is? It's like, I'm thinking it's a virus. Yeah. It's going to catch you anyway.
What?
You know, it's not bacterial fungi where you can easily kind of get that away. It's a virus. Yeah. You know?
Shout out to that woman though. Like, yo, if you're watching, come clean my room.
Hey, cause you know what? Even the people that said that they're cured from it, they're still a carrier of it.
True.
You haven't completely got rid of it.
Yeah.
It's like
which is why it's quite because I only just found this everything you're saying out yesterday. So I do think I'm starting to really understand the UK government's approach, like where it's not. I mean, see, like they cancel like schools and mess and all that, but they're not not saying like everyone should stop living their lives because, like you were saying, like if they everyone just like contains themselves. When we go back out. Like it's just everyone's just gonna get it again. Like I said, so it's not like pausing the problem. They're just like trying to like go about it in a way where it sort of takes care of itself. If that makes sense. I feel like
there's also a major conspiracy around the whole.
Yeah, but to me, I'm not gonna buy that.
Yeah.
I don't think. I know they're crazy. Like I know, like America, like 9/11. Like I can see them moving very mad. And to me, I was thinking this, like especially like. Because I was watching the TV series, what's it called? Ozark.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick. Like, I was talking about how big businesses, like, they do, like, shady shit behind closed doors and all that. Yeah. So, after watching the back of that, I finished watching that, like, early last week, I was thinking low-key that, like, imagine if this is another one of their plays. So, like, like, imagine if, like, let's say, like Donald Trump had just invented in the toilet paper, it's just going to the toilet paper business and the hand sanitizer business, and this man's trying to think, how can I profit with this? Well, if you start a fucking virus, and get people going crazy, you'll be doing bad. So I was thinking that more. Surely not.
That's not the conspiracy, actually.
Oh, is it not? Oh, I just jump into conclusions.
Yeah.
Bro, I jump into conclusions harder than your girl looking into your phone. You just said one thing. I was just like, okay,
Who that be?
Yo, who's Chantel?
Who's Chantel?
Fam, how do you know Chantel, fam?
She's just that word.
Bro, how did she say hi to you, fam?
We're just communicating.
In what
way?
Do you need her number? Do you need her number then? You could talk to her when she gets to work, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Why are you liking the picture? No, why are you liking the picture? Fam, come on, fam, you know what I'm saying? Like, the filters ain't right, come on, stop. Take that, my guy.
Oh my god. Man.
What's the conspiracy?
The conspiracy is that a lot of people are saying that because the first 5G station was in Wuhan. The coronavirus started in Wuhan. They're connecting 5G to Wuhan. They're also connecting Bill Gates to it because he did like a thingy.
Yeah, the TED Talk. Yeah.
But the thing is, when you look behind him, he has the foundation. He's also invested into the thing.
Oh, swear.
That's what people are saying. They're connecting dots, and the fact that he's going to be the guy that's supposedly going to end up, helping bring out the vaccine. And it makes me wonder what the vaccine really is because people, you know what it is? A lot of people are becoming more like starting to question things a bit more.
Which low-key is good. Which low-key is good, I guess. Like because I do feel like there's a lot of powerful people at the top that are getting away with all kinds of shit that we just don't know about. Yeah. Like I always just think conspiracy theories,
and that's why history is important.
Word. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to like. That I feel like we just like completely moved past without even addressing it. Let me make a. Yeah, no. With oh man, what was I gonna say? It's conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The way you just said it,
yeah,
I can see it.
Yeah, but
also, do you know what?
You know what it is with the conspiracy theories? It's not. There's difference between like the ones that wear the tinfoil hats, because a lot of them, they just be saying it like how I would say, like connecting dots. They're not connecting dots. They're just saying any old.
Fam, we've been going for 42 minutes. That's mad. Keep going.
They're just saying whatever. They're not helping people understand them, because the main representation of those conspiracy theories, they're just a bunch of tinfoil head dudes that just say a whole lot of bullshit.
Trust.
Whereas me, when I look at these people, I'm just taking everything in a grain of salt and then connect dots for myself, so that it makes sense to me. That's why I say the whole 5G and Wuhan, and then the coronavirus, first place it was at Wuhan, and 5G was just installed last year in September. And people were also saying, like, a lot of military people were connecting, saying that, this 5G is going to be dangerous because it's killing birds, it's killing animals, it's affecting frequencies, it's even interacting with the 4G. They're saying that it's supposed to give you flu-like symptoms. They even use it in the military as like basically a weaponized heat ray. People.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, that's why I look at these things and I just connect dots. That's what I do. But what these tinfoil conspiracy theories do is that they just throw any old jargon. They just throw anything. They just throw anything out. And
without
much people look at them crazy.
Without much rationale behind it.
Yeah, without any rationale, without any connected dots. That's why, like, when I say what I'm saying, I'm saying it as a person that's done the research, connect the dots, and just bringing it out there. See how people feel about it, So that's how it is.
That is
and that's why I say history is important, because if you know.
Pause. Before you go to that, we'll touch on that. Don't worry. But like, I was just going to quickly say two things. Like, I love how open-minded you're being about it, because you're not like deep in it too much, but at the same time you're like you say, we're taking it with a grain of salt, or just like looking at the surface of what's going on. Like, because you're like the way you just like connecting the dots. Like I don't know, when you said the whole 5G situation, like Bill Gates, so like, I heard the TED talk and everything. I just kind of dismissed it because I was like, yeah, but come on, like, surely not. But then now the way you just said it, I'm like, I'm not like thinking, for definite that.
No, you should
that's
think
what's
that.
going on.
You have to look at it yourself.
Yeah, for real.
That's why I tell you these. That's why I tell people that I talk to about these things. I tell them, just look at yourself.
Yeah.
Because I've looked at it myself. You can't take everything I'm saying as fact.
Yeah.
You have to look at it yourself. And see, what you find.
Yeah.
That's why, when you dismiss the finger, you shouldn't try and dismiss anything, because anything's information. Even from the craziest person, you can get something from them. Not all the time, but for the most part, you can get something out of them.
I mean, why do you think I have you on here?
Yeah, exactly. A little crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you belong to the streets. Oh no, for real. No, I actually also it's just I just like how open-minded you are. That's that's one thing that I try to do, like, because I'm really trying to like inform myself and like learn about shit and
but you also
not be so stuck to my ways.
You have to have the passion for it though.
Yeah.
So do you have the passion for it though?
Oh yeah, of course. But what I'm trying to say is that, like, in terms of I like, for me, I don't devote my energy to shit that I'm not passionate about. Yeah, that's not like the way I roll. Like I'll only give you my time and effort, like, if I care about a thing or a person. Like otherwise, there's only 24 hours in a day. Like, usually you're gonna like, because I made that mistake in the past where I'm trying to like do too much, and in a way I'm still like,
you need to learn it now. You don't want to waste your energy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and your energy is precious. You need to like learn how to like devote it to what matters and stuff. But what I was gonna say is that, like, I just fuck with how open-minded you are, because that's something that I'm trying to like do. Like, I hate it when I'm in arguments when before the person has even made their point, like, I completely shut that. I like before they've even like started going at me, I completely dismiss their case. Like, I feel like I'm getting way better at it, like, now. But like, I therefore find that in the past I've been guilty of before I've heard them spoken, I've just completely like what in my head won the argument, which is like I like being proven wrong. I like someone coming at me with a cold hard evidence, with all the facts, and we can analyze it and figure out.
Just going from there. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
That's what it's about. It's all about learning. Life's about learning.
Trust me.
And the problem is that I'm not going to speak about you because you're in the process of actually accept. Because the difference between you is that's a weakness.
Yeah.
A lot of people self-aggrandize to the point where they feel like what I say is right, and you got those people that are not willing to learn and constantly shut people down because they feel like what they're saying is a whole lot of rubbish.
Yeah.
And you see it all the time. I see it even with movements like the feminist movement, for example.
Yeah.
Even with I'm gonna go there. Black Lives Matter.
Let's go.
All movements.
Let's go, champ.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people, because they're so my ideology is the right ideology.
Yes, sir.
They're stuck in this bubble to the
Yeah.
point where
And
someone
then-
else comes out and
Yeah.
says something, and a lot of times when someone says something that that makes sense, you feel it in your soul.
Yeah.
And even those people, because they're so stuck in
their ways,
they're so stuck, or they're so invested, or they're getting the payroll from the movements that they're in.
Yeah.
They can't just be like,
Actually, really good point.
Yeah, they're gonna shut you down because
Yeah.
everyone wants to look good, but no one actually wants to learn.
People want to protect an identity.
Everyone wants to be smart. Everyone wants to look intelligent.
Everyone wants to be smart. Everyone wants to be bright. People want to protect their identity.
Everybody wants to be the smartest person in the room.
Trust.
And me, I always make sure that I'm not.
Yeah.
I always try to do that because you can always learn. That's again, I'm repeating myself. But that's what life's about.
But it's so true as well, because that's one thing I'm learning to. I find myself constantly fighting against my own ego, because I feel essentially going back to reflecting in your childhood, I do feel like my ego was a big part of my identity. Instead of that, and I feel like it kind of hurts me now when I'm trying to figure out life on my own. I hate to get that deep. I really don't want to get too deep, but I feel like because my ego was always so satisfied in the sense that if I did better sports or did this in school or did the gifted programs at secondary school and all that, you would get rewarded at that, whether it's from your parents or the school system itself. So I just it made my ego so big that now when you're actually out there in the real world, if you're still moving with a large ego, especially when you're not really anybody yet, then you're gonna be in trouble. Because especially when shit doesn't start going your way, or you're you say you're not willing to learn or adapt and evolve. It will just hold you back. And I think low-key as well. That's one thing that I'm always fighting against, trying to become a better person.
At least you've acknowledged it, man.
Oh yeah,
there's
for
a
sure.
lot of people that refuse to acknowledge it.
Trust.
And that's the problem. There's just I have a saying. There's some people that just cannot be helped.
Yeah.
You got some people that are just so negative to the point where you stand next to them, they drain you to the core.
Trust.
You have to just leave them.
Trust.
Because sometimes
that's what
they need is that cataclysm for them to actually be like, oh damn, it's me.
Do you know what it is? They need Jesus. they go past that point, right? They need
Give them the Bible, King James version.
Yes, they need divine intervention.
Divine intervention.
they need all kinds of baptism. They need
a lot. They need that actual that major cataclysmic event for them to actually be like, oh, it's like that.
Yes, sir.
But for the most part, you have to leave them alone.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking from experience because I've been through things where it's opened my eyes and I've realized, oh, it's me.
Yeah.
It's not them. It's actually just me.
Trust.
Same with when I was 16, I was just in a negative place.
Yeah.
But I grew out of that and then realized I have the power to change that.
Right, so I'm literally going to end the podcast there, just because I don't want to make it too long, because obviously I haven't dropped anything in a while. I literally love how I said I was going to chill on the edit, and I've just done nothing but the complete opposite. Look at my lighting setup for this next shot, because it's dark and my fucking light, well, isn't working, but you got to improvise, innit? Shout out Bear Grylls. But this podcast, bro, this podcast is so all over the place. This t-shirt literally sums up my mood right now. I'm not gonna make any promises because I've said it before, but I think there's more content coming. I've had quite a lot of fun editing this one, so hopefully that means I'm starting to like the whole process of this whole editing business and making content again. So, and if it's true, that means more content coming. So stay tuned. Oh yeah, by the way, it's my birthday today as well. So happy birthday to me. If you want to leave me a nice little gift, like please hit that subscribe button and drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, come back for more. Stay safe. Wash your hands, you lot. Abdullah, you do. That was terrible.